Hey, Stargrave fans! Billy here with a surprising new episode of Sci-fi Miniatures for Stargrave. I hadn't bought any new minis for a few months here because, well, I bought a lot, but when I saw that there was an option to get these new metal Northstar Nickstarter and Quarantine 37 Stargrave minis in a bulk discount, I couldn't really say no. They were delivered a few weeks ago and I finally busted them out. I bought my bundle from Brigade Games in the US and it looks like they still have some of the bundles available. There are one package that included all the additional Stargrave Nickstarter minis. There were actually a handful that were included if you pre-ordered the first Nickstarter for those Stargrave plastic kits. Video here. If you didn't get those minis, there's also a bundle with everything. Alternatively, if you just want to buy a handful of minis, Badger Games has them. They're mostly sold in 2-packs, with the Quarantine 37 zombies being in 3-packs. Before we take a closer look, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell. That will really help me out. First up are the Biomorphs. Cyborgs. Mystics 1. I like these guys. Mystics 2. Psionicysts. I think I'm saying that right. Robotic Expert. Rogues. Techers. Veterans. Next we have a bunch of specialists. First, Hacker and Codebreaker. Snipers. Guard Dogs. And yes, we're considering this a dog. Burners. This burner comes with 2 heads, which is the only mini like this, so that's cool. Medics. We also have the Loot 1 and the Loot 2, although the Nickstarter was missing a couple pieces from this set for some reason. Now there are also 2 packs of reused Rogue Stars minis, a 6-pack called the Old Rogues, and a pack of the Old Rogue Robots. Badger Games also has a bundle with all the Rogue Stars minis except for the Rogue, who they sell separately, as well as 2 packs. For those of you in the UK or cool with ordering overseas, Northstar Figures still sells all the separate packs except for the Rogue figure for some reason. There's a link to my Stargrave minis list in both the pinned comment and the description. I'm updating it with these metal minis and finally we'll be adding quite a few more that I found this week. Now, the Quarantine 37 supplement was released in September, and it includes zombies and giant bugs. Northstar also released zombies for this. Plague Zombies 1. Plague Zombies 2. Plague Zombies 3, or Zombie Soldiers. And the Bloater Zombie. I just happen to have one of my Rogue Stars Smugglers minis primed and unpainted, so let's see how he came out. He reminded me of Kamari from Final Fantasy X, so I wanted to attempt to match the color scheme up a bit. He was coming out alright up until the white hair. I knew he had layers, but I didn't really know what to do. I wound up putting a dark wash on him with the idea of highlighting back with the white I used, but I hated the way it looked. I threw some contrast paint on and hated that so much that I didn't even record or take a picture. So I went back to the drawing board. I went with light blue hair with white highlights. I think this came out much better. So that does it for the Nickstarter minis. Let me know what you think of these miniatures. I really like their sculpts. They remind me a bit of Rogue Stars, Adventurers, and Pirates, which I would love to have, own, and paint up for use in Stargrave, but they are rare and expensive when they show up on eBay. So make sure to subscribe for new mini content. I should have another episode or 2 in the series in the future. Surprisingly, there are still more mini companies I've been finding for Stargrave, so I'll update the list on my blog and put out new videos. So until next time, see you guys.